Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about what is PLR and why do you need it. My name is Robert Poole. My website is enterpriseformula.com. I provide tips and strategies to help you with your online marketing. If you like this video, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of future videos. Now I'm going to show you examples of different licenses and how they're used. Some companies take this very seriously, as you can determine by the amount of effort they put into creating the actual license itself. One of the facts you're going to have to come to grips with when you start your online business is that you're going to have to provide content. Now, if you happen to start out on a subject that you're very familiar with, you may have plenty of content available to write about, do videos, and in general be able to talk about on a regular basis without a problem. But most of us run into the problem of finding content. Of course, you can go to Google and do research on your subject. Many places you can go online to find material, like YouTube, Facebook, other search engines, etc. Well, that's where PLR comes in. PLR stands for private label rights. An author of a product decides he wants to sell that product to the market for other people to use. He can offer that product in several different forms. With a PLR license, he can establish a set of rules as to how his product can be used. You can sell the product outright and be done. You can also reintroduce the product to the market with special rights. These rights, with the new rules, gives the opportunity to resell his product all over again, now with you, the customer, in mind, having the rights to actually gain some leverage over the product and having option to resell it or remake it however he sees it, depending on the type of license that you purchase. Why do you need PLR? You don't. You don't really need PLR. It can just come in handy for different situations. But I'm going to show you a few examples of some PLR licenses. This is one example of a PLR package. As you can see, they can be all different. It's just based on the author of the particular product. But here he says, yes, can sell the ebook to your customers, personal and resale rights. Can be sold as is or rebranded, renamed, reformatted, can be edited, renamed, add your name as the author or publisher, can be translated into other languages and sold. Then there's some more things that he say you can do, and then down here he says cannot sell private label rights to customers, cannot pass the source files to customers. So here's he says you can sell the ebook to your customers, personal and resale rights. But here he says cannot sell private label rights to customers. So it's important that you notice that distinction. Now here is another example of private label rights, terms and conditions. As you can see here, it can be sold, can offer resale rights, can offer master resale rights, can resell private label rights, can be edited, can put your name as the author. Let's see, can be broken down into articles, can be used, so it's just totally different. Yes, 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 yes. Can be given away in any format, can be published online, can be published offline, can be sold in auctions, can be offered as a bonus, can be packaged. So as you can see, these private label rights can be totally different. It just depends on the author. This is an example of a non-transferable private label rights license. So if you go across here, you'll see that they went into a lot of detail to explain what you can do and what you can't do with this product. I would think that they're not playing about their PLR rights. So I'm going to leave a copy of this in the description below. You can click and read it for yourself, but I'm not going to read all of this. I just wanted you to see the kind of detail that some companies put into making their PLR license, so you understand that they're very serious about it. So it would behoove you to always check the license to make sure you're complying with whatever their rules are. Here we have another example of a master resale rights license agreement. And as you can see as we go through it, I'm going to quickly scroll down just so you can see how detailed this one is. This one is also detailed, and they have some notices that they want you to be aware of. If you look right here, it says important. You must keep this official master resale rights license to verify yourself as an exclusive holder of this license. You must also be able to produce it on demand should the need arise. So they put some things in here to make sure that you understand that they're serious about their licenses. No liability. Under no circumstances will the product creator, programmer, or any other distributor of this product or any distributors be liable to any party for any direct, indirect, punitive, special, incidental, or other consequential damages arising directly or indirectly from the use of this product. This product is provided as is and without warranties. They try to make sure that they got all the little technical legal jargon in there in some cases. But once again, I'm going to have a link in my description, and I'm going to put these licenses in there so you can just kind of view through the differences. Now, there are 3 different kinds of licenses that I'm going to show you. Now I want to talk about the different types of private label rights licenses that are normally used in the internet marketing space. And I want to start with PLR, which is private label rights. Private label rights is a product that offers one of the best licenses around. PLR gives the user the rights to do just about anything they are wanting to do with it. For example, you can edit it, change the content, label it as your own, meaning claim authorship of it, sell it for whatever price you are wanting. This license usually means you can do just about anything you are wanting to do with it. Now, of course, we know that is not the truth because different authors have different understandings apparently of what PLR means, or they just refuse to do certain parts. Say, for instance, authorship. That might you'll find that it's PLR and it'll still say, but you can't change authorship. So, it just depends. Okay, the next one is master resale rights, MRR. That's the acronym. Master resale rights is a license that gives you the permission to pass on resale rights to your customers. If you download a product with master resale rights and then sell it, your customer may resell the product to obtain a product as you did. In some cases, it also allows to pass on master resale rights to customers. Read further within the product itself, for example, such as within the start of the book, if it is an ebook. Yeah, sometimes you have to look a little farther into the book to find all of the rights that are available. Resale rights, RR. Resale rights mean that the particular item can be resold to any number of customers. There could be such boundaries with the RR product, such as reselling the product at a certain price. You still sell the product with unlimited amounts of times and keep 100% of the product of your sale. In most cases, when you sell a resale rights product, you change the original license, usually stating that only personal use is for the next customer. And then you have the personal use license. The personal use license can only be used for personal affairs such as reading, sharing only if stated, teaching. Products with personal use cannot in any way be resold or changed, as this license restricts such acts. With personal use license, you may make an unlimited amount of backup copies in most cases unless stated within the license itself or within the product. It cannot be distributed. That's another one where you get different meanings of personal use. So I just wanted to show you the different types of licenses that were available to you. So I've used private label rights before. I've had master resale and resale rights products that basically just sat on my desktop because, to be honest with you, to resell a product, if you have an audience, then fine. You got people to sell that product to. Let's say at the same time that it, say, launches, you buy resale rights to it and you start selling it too. If you have an audience, you could do that. Or PLR or resale or master resale, whichever one you wanted to buy, because what they'll do, they'll launch a product and then they'll, as an upsell, you can get resale rights and upsell further, master resale and private label rights, upsell further. But you don't have an audience. The only thing you can do with that product is probably use it as a guide for content or maybe as a product that you're trying to create to try to build an audience that way. If you have an audience and you want to get resale rights products, then fine, that works great, as long as you give them a product that is worthwhile and useful to them, of course. Just because you can get resale rights to a product, if you've actually examined the product very well and you very confident that this is something that your audience would want, of course, go for it. But in the meantime, if you're just starting out and you're looking for a simple, effective way to get started online, click the link below. I have a free 12-step action plan to help you get started. All right. You have a nice day.